We're done with accounting in the box of selling company in the previous session. Now we'll be moving into accounting in the box of purchasing company. In the books of purchasing company, we should check what is the nature of amalgamation. And we should also mention what is the method of accounting. These both should be mentioned in the books of purchasing company because it affects the accounting completely. As per AS 14, now you must follow the accounting either in the pooling of interest method or in the method of purchase. Irrespective of the method, the first entry is always purchase consideration due, payable. Here in the selling company books we call it as purchase consideration. However, in the purchasing company books, what we are purchasing here is a business. So we call it as business purchase. Account debit. To whom we should pay? We should pay to the liquidator of the selling company, because company cannot wind up without the appointment of a liquidator. So selling companies, or we can say liquidator of selling company. This is called purchase consideration due entry. B. Purchase consideration is payable to the liquidator of selling company. Then the next step is about incorporation of assets and liabilities. We call it as incorporation of assets and liabilities. What are the assets coming into the new company and what are the liabilities coming into the new company? It's called incorporation of assets and liabilities. Here we should check the method of accounting. If it is pooling of interest and if it is purchase. As we discussed, this method is applicable in case of merger and applicable in case of purchase. Why the difference? What is the major difference between merger and purchase? If it is merger, we must compare purchase consideration versus paid up capital of selling company. Paid up capital includes both equity and preference. You should compare purchase consideration with paid up capital of the selling company. And in purchase method, we should compare purchase consideration versus net assets taken over. So if it is pooling of interest, we must compare between purchase consideration and paid up capital, and if it is purchase method, we should compare purchase consideration with net assets taken over. The difference between purchase consideration and paid up capital of selling company is to be adjusted in the reserves of selling company and The difference here either a goodwill or capital reserve.